The Hells Angels, one of the most infamous outlaw motorcycle clubs globally, has maintained its controversial status, stirring headlines and public concern. While the club's history is deeply intertwined with a countercultural image of freedom and rebellion, its present-day reputation is marred by its criminal associations. Despite their aura of brotherhood and their love for Harley-Davidson motorcycles, law enforcement continues to classify them as a major criminal organization, a global presence like no other. From the United States to Europe and Oceania, the Hells Angels have solidified themselves as a powerful global organization. Their presence spans over 467 charters worldwide, cementing them as the largest outlaw motorcycle club in history. Their notoriety isn't just a result of their size but also their involvement in organized crime, including drug trafficking, arms dealing, and extortion. Despite this, their structure is hierarchical and extremely secretive, which has made it difficult for law enforcement to infiltrate. This sprawling network allows them to maintain control over illegal enterprises in different regions while presenting the united front to the world. Their influence stretches across countries, and their ability to adapt to varying legal landscapes showcases their resilience. Criminal ties and law enforcement's watchful eye. The Hells Angels have long been associated with criminal activities, and in 2024, these ties are as strong as ever. Across the globe, from North America to Europe, law enforcement has made the group a prime target for investigations into organized crime. In Canada, the Alberta Law Enforcement Response Teams have continued to monitor and act against the club's illegal activities, describing them as a highly sophisticated criminal organization. This year, the focus has shifted toward dismantling their drug trafficking operations, particularly in regions where they dominate the underground market. Despite these efforts, the Angels remain notoriously difficult to bring down, thanks to their intricate network and deeply rooted connections. Rumors and reality. The Colorado episode. Social media erupted with rumors of a confrontation brewing in Aurora, Colorado, where the Hells Angels were allegedly mobilizing to take on a Venezuelan gang known as Tren de Aragua. Videos and posts on platforms like X, formerly Twitter, claimed that the Angels were en route to the city, sparking fears of a large-scale gang war. Despite the viral nature of these rumors, many were quick to label them as fake news, dismissing the idea that the Angels would publicly announce such a move. Law enforcement in Aurora neither confirmed nor denied the rumors, leaving the situation shrouded in uncertainty. This episode highlighted the tension between the club's public perception and its actual operations, with critics accusing the media of sensationalism. The Big Bear Raid. The 2024 raid in Big Bear, California was a significant blow to the Hells Angels, as law enforcement seized an arsenal of automatic weapons, suppressors, and explosives. This raid was part of a larger, ongoing investigation into the club's activities in Southern California, where they have long been a dominant force in both legal and illegal enterprises. The operation also uncovered large amounts of illegal drugs, further tying the group to narcotics distribution. Despite such setbacks, the Hells Angels operations seem to persist, with local chapters continuing to act autonomously, making it challenging for authorities to dismantle the entire organization. This raid underscores the persistent cat-and-mouse game between the Angels and law enforcement. Racially charged attacks in San Diego. In one of the more unsettling developments, 17 members of the Hells Angels were indicted for a racially motivated attack on 3 black men in San Diego. The attack took place on the Ocean Beach Boardwalk and was widely condemned by civil rights groups and the public. While violence has always been part of the Hells Angels' legacy, this incident highlighted the more sinister aspects of their activities, pushing them further into the realm of hate crimes. The case has drawn national attention and could have broader implications for how the club is prosecuted in the future. This incident adds yet another layer of controversy to the club's already tarnished reputation. Expansion into new territories. The Hells Angels continue their aggressive expansion into regions such as New Zealand and Australia. Their presence in these countries has been met with stiff resistance from both law enforcement and rival gangs. In Auckland, clashes between the Hells Angels and the Mongols have erupted into violent confrontations, often spilling over into public spaces, causing concern among local authorities. Despite these challenges, the Hells Angels have managed to establish strong footholds in these regions, adapting their criminal enterprises to local markets and conditions. Their continued expansion underscores their ambition to dominate the global criminal underworld. Biker wars and rivalries, the Mongols, and more. One of the most enduring aspects of the Hells Angels story is their rivalry with other outlaw motorcycle clubs, particularly the Mongols. This feud dates back decades and remains one of the most violent and contentious rivalries in the biker world. Tensions between the two groups have led to numerous violent incidents, particularly in California and Nevada. These biker wars often involve turf battles, control over drug distribution routes, and personal vendettas, making them one of the most dangerous elements of outlaw biker culture. The rivalry shows no signs of abating, with both groups continuing to clash over territory and influence. Community events, not all crime. Despite their criminal associations, the Hells Angels are not without their charitable efforts. The club continued its tradition of hosting community events, including charity rides and fundraisers for local causes. These events are part of the group's ongoing effort to maintain a public image as rebels with a cause, aligning themselves with the classic outlaw ethos of freedom and brotherhood. While these charitable efforts do little to erase their criminal activities in the eyes of law enforcement, they provide a contrast to the group's darker reputation and help cultivate loyalty among local supporters. Media portrayals. The public's fascination with the Hells Angels shows no signs of waning, as evidenced by the release of several documentaries in 2024. One standout series, Hells Angels, Kingdom Come, delves deep into the club's criminal history, exploring everything from their founding in the 1940s to their current-day global operations. Featuring exclusive interviews with former members, undercover officers, and crime historians, the series paints a complex picture of a group that thrives on its image as outlaws, even as it faces increasing pressure from law enforcement. These media portrayals continue to fuel the mystique of the Hells Angels, making them both feared and admired. Their portrayal in popular culture ensures that their legacy endures. The future of the Hells Angels. Looking ahead, the Hells Angels' future remains uncertain, yet they show no signs of fading away. The group's resilience, coupled with its ability to adapt to shifting legal and social landscapes, suggests that they will continue to operate for years to come. Despite crackdowns from law enforcement, including significant raids and arrests, the Angels' global network remains intact. The club's adaptability, both in terms of their criminal enterprises and their public image, means that they are likely to remain a powerful force, not just in the world of outlaw bikers, but in global organized crime. Their continued expansion and ability to evade total dismantlement by law enforcement ensures that the Hells Angels will remain a topic of both fear and fascination. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning more about the Hells Angels and their impact, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating groups and stories. Also, turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What surprised you the most about the Hells Angels this year? Stay tuned for more thrilling content. See you in the next video.